What I have?
Let's try it again. Montana, what else did you have that just passed?
Oh, my
Montana?
birthday! I
So
had
happy
my
birthday to Montana. She's still celebrating.
Yeah.
35.
Happy birthday.
I'm like, what? Yeah. Thanks to my daughter. Thank you, baby. I love you. Tyra Turk.
And your son. What you talking
Oh,
about?
Terry, I forgot about him. Dang it. Thank you, Terry. And Teron. So, I had a great birthday party.
Had a lot of activity this week. Would you like to start?
You can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have come to the close, or we almost at the close to the business classes.
Yay.
Right?
Yes.
So we have combined the last week and the previous class together. Mm-hmm. We appreciate the members. They are engaged.
Yes.
They are progressing, right?
Graduation is next week. So,
And I hope to see anybody that's following, that have family members that are members, and you're following this show, we expect to see you there because we like to celebrate them and what they have accomplished as far as starting their business and understand financial concepts and business concepts.
right.
So get with them. Make sure you get your invite. It will be a lot of food there. And just come and celebrate and rejoice, all right?
All right, so we're going to have graduation. It's coming up this Sunday on December the 8th at 1:30 at the Euclid Public Library. Congratulations to all the members that are graduating this Sunday. And this is the last graduating class of the year, so congratulations to you guys. Next year, our classes won't start until January the 12th from 1 to 4. On a Monday, January 13th from 6 to 9. And then we're going to push the real estate to February. So I think that would be a great idea to push it to February.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, so we also, like for the holiday, what did we do this weekend?
Holiday, what did we do? What did we do?
I partied all weekend.
Yeah, you did. You did party
I
all
partied
weekend.
Thursday, I partied Friday.
You sure did.
And y'all know I
Girl.
campaigned the mess out of the Q's Blue Jean Cabaret. We had a wonderful time. I don't think
Yeah.
we stopped till like 4:30 in the morning.
Until yesterday. Yeah, I ain't stopped till yesterday. So, but we have the Money Paradigm that's coming up next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday, December the 14th and 15th. Please get your tickets because we're gonna give a whole lot of information there. Tell them about some of the information we're gonna give them.
Oh, the Money Paradigm.
Yay!
You're going to learn the 4 most important assets, and I'm going to just name one today.
Okay.
Because it's very, very important to us, and that's time. Okay, we got to better utilize our time. All right, we have to know how to manage our time and not give it to everybody else that would misuse it. And we're going to talk a whole lot about that, and primarily that's by being an entrepreneur.
Who's talking? No. I feel like I'm being videoed somewhere on this side of my face. No. Y'all hear that? Thank you, Conscience. Thank you. All right, so pretty much people are tuning in just for the first time, just to tell you a little bit about what we do. We're Blind Incorporated, building business leaders of tomorrow today. What we do is we structure and develop and help you bring your businesses forth as far as your nonprofit and your for-profit businesses. We have a 7-week training course, which we teach you everything about your for-profit and your nonprofit. Your nonprofit as far as the IRS is concerned. We do all the applications in class. So by the time you finish the program, you will become a nonprofit along with your 501c3 tax exemption status. So we also have a real estate program on Wednesdays from 6 to 9. And then in the real estate class, you'll be learning everything from flipping to buying, from traditional buying real estate to whatever.
Wholesaling. Commercial investing.
Yep.
How to strategically and creatively finance a property, whether it's through a bank, through private money lending, or through transfers via 501c3, right?
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
So no donations for nonprofits. We had a wonderful class last week when I was teaching about the real estate as far as nonprofit, and pretty much whoever missed it, oh well. Hopefully Vernon will catch y'all up tonight. So we have our real estate class. Week 4? Yeah, week 4 is tonight. So week 4 in the real estate class is tonight. Please do, guys that are members that are in the class, do not miss that class. Only a couple more weeks to go. And this is the last real estate class for the year. The next one won't start until February. So get that information out that, this is the best real estate class in Cleveland, Ohio. and the best business and development and structuring class in Cleveland. You right?
You're absolutely right.
That's right. Y'all better back me up on that.
Now, who's teaching the class tonight? Marvin Spates.
Marvin Spates, Chad V. Chad V.
Yeah, Chad V. All right. So big shout out to you two, Marvin Spates, Chad V. We look forward to seeing you tonight. We expect a very, very, very informative class.
Yes.
Okay. And I also want to give a shout out to KAZ Radio.
KAZ. Whoop, whoop. That's
KAZ
my
Radio
whoop, whoop.
is responsible for us getting a lot of this exposure. We have gotten a lot of support from beyond the states because of this network right here.
We got a lot of support from the Chamber of Urban Business. Thank you. Should I say his name?
Clark. Yeah, say that.
Thank you, Clark. Appreciate you guys. Tammy Payton. Appreciate you guys. So.
And don't cut me off again because I didn't even give out the phone number. The phone number is 216-298-1554. If you want to call in and comment on some of the things we're talking about, but you can also call 216-298-1554 if you want to take advantage at like we're doing right now and being on the network. Okay?
Yay.
All right.
All right.
Don't do it again.
I feel eyes on this side of my face now just beaming red.
All right, one more shout out. Back to that real estate class because we didn't talk about some of the traffic that we're getting because of the real estate class. This new wholesale segment that Carlos Lewis, Dominique Gambriel, and Marvin Spates has put together, and I'm gonna give you the numbers. Now I don't know if you have the numbers, but we are looking at about a transaction in this coaching class, a transaction in the last 2 weeks of about 100 houses, maybe more, 300 prospective houses, and
They're getting it in.
And that is something that they have just put together in this previous class, and it's dynamic.
Right.
It's dynamic. It's just amazing to take people that has no real estate experience and just talk about it and then teach them and coach them and then walk them through it. And these people are getting these type of results in the last few weeks. Mm-hmm. So anybody that's interested, you want to learn about it, you've been scared because you thought maybe the learning curve was too steep for you, give Montana a call. Montana, what's your number?
216-815-7300.
I'm telling you, you will get your money's worth with that membership.
You sure will.
Okay. Now, we have some guests here today. We ready to start with our guests?
We got guests here today.
I don't think they can wait because you got one over there to the left that she is just, I think she got her own camera too.
I think so. She got her own camera. Her own show is on this side of the fence.
She double dipping.
So,
Larry, you might have to charge her for this
can
one.
we come on her show? Let me see if I can come on her show.
Hey, Montana. Shout out to the business heroes. Hey.
What's the name of your show, girl?
This is the Lion Cream Productions.
Get back on my show.
Right, okay, there she goes. Now I'm back on her show. Hey.
Hey, I'm back, y'all. I'm back.
Okay, so
I was drinking.
Our guest that we have today is Sherry West.
Sherry West, whoop whoop. I gotta give her whoop whoop.
How you gonna correct me on TV and I've been saying it all day?
It matters. It counts more now.
Sherry West.
Go get on her show. Go in there and mess her show up.
No, I'm
Right,
not.
there you go. Come on, Cherie.
All right, woo.
Cherie's a little shy, guys, but she got this.
She ain't shy. She wasn't shy in class at all.
No, not at all.
Because the camera's out.
This camera is just
Not at all.
a piece of, what is that?
People gonna see me though.
They were seeing you when you was in class.
This is different.
All right, so we got Miss Sherry West. She has attended our Block program. She is a member of Block. She's doing fantastic things in the nonprofit world and for profit. She structured her business there. She got her business up and rolling. She's always networking, asking a lot of questions. She gave me the woo-woo in class, but we stuck with her, and she's still with it. So Miss Sherry, we're going to introduce her, and you're going to tell us a little bit about, your program, yourself. Tell us your name, what got you started getting your nonprofit structured and developed. So let's take it away, Miss Sherry. Yay!
All right, I'm Cherie West. Yes, I am. And my nonprofit is True West Homes Incorporated. and how I got started. We started last year, August 2018, how we got started. I was a victim of homelessness, and at the time when I was a victim of homelessness, I was trying to find a place, that was affordable when I exited the homeless shelter. So I had a hard time, but eventually I did find somewhere to stay. But when I came out of that, something inspired me and said, spoke to my spirit, I can help people that are exiting the homeless shelter, help them find affordable housing as well. So that's when I decided that I wanted to start my own nonprofit to help individuals exiting the homeless shelters, families, individuals, seniors, and also I want to help the youth that are aging out of the foster care system, because when they age out, they have nowhere to go. So that's what started this whole adventure of mine, this nonprofit. And it's doing well. It's new right now, but we're moving along very slowly but surely.
Okay.
Yes.
And I went to Blot training program, to learn as much as I can, because I want to learn as much as I can about the nonprofit industry. So that's how I got started. And
Okay.
Okay. So
Shout out
what
to
would
you.
be?
Oh, we still on our show? Let me get back on our show.
I
Hold
was
on.
gonna say shout out to the Block classes, because I'm interested in joining now too.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Who's
Great,
this wonderful
great.
young lady on this side of my...
what? Oh,
Cherie?
oh, I'm sorry. This is I have one of my board members here, Candace Woodland. She's a board member, and she's also has been a victim of homelessness, and she's
Okay.
also a youth agent out of foster care, because I want to have a diversity of people on my board.
Okay.
That's experiencing homelessness. So I have her, so I want to also have a senior on my board, a family member, and individual, also an individual as well. But Candace is here, on my board. She's here to support, and she has some things she want to talk about too a little bit later. But anyway, we also feel that not only do people deserve to have a house of their own so they can get that foundation that they need, they also need supportive services and life skills as well. So we want to
Exactly.
implement that in our program, to teach these individuals life skills, so when they do have their permanent housing, that they will not end up back into a homeless situation, because we want this to be a win-win for everyone. We don't want them to get into the home and then they end up back homeless again. We
Right.
don't want that to happen.
Right.
So that's why we want this supportive services as part of our program.
Okay, very good. Now, before we switch lanes on you, with Block, how did you enjoy the program, and what has it done for you?
The Blot, I really enjoyed the program. I got so much knowledge and experience with Blot that I am grateful that I did go to that class. Someone had referred me to Blot, and when I went, I was pleasantly surprised at all the information that I received, the knowledge that I got, things that I didn't know before, I know now, and I'm implementing them into my nonprofit.
Very good. May I ask who referred you? I don't think I ever asked you that.
Michael Jones.
Mike Jones?
That's right.
Okay,
Jones.
Mike Jones was on the show before.
Mike Jones.
Shout out to Mike Jones.
Right.
Mike Jones.
All right, now, what are some of the steps that you have implemented besides putting together the 501c3? What are things you're doing now? Because I know before you were looking for people that had like minds to make a board member.
Yeah, and that's when I was introduced to Candace. She's like-minded, spiritual person like I am, and she's on the same path that I am as far as building this nonprofit together. We are implementing fundraising as we speak. I had a fundraiser 2 weeks ago, candle making fundraiser, did very well, and I will be having more fundraisers. Right now I'm doing a raffle for a cause. We are raffling off 3 items, so
Okay.
we're doing that right now, and that's doing very well too. So we are, and plus we want to do as many fundraisers as we can, because we need funds. We don't, right now, we are looking for people who are wealthy investors, wealthy real estate investors, anyone who believe in our mission statement, support our mission statement, who would like to help us further our mission, we need funds. So we are looking for a lot of support from the community, you know, the state, the federal, you know, looking to get grants and everything, you know.
All right, so tell that community in that camera right there how they can get in touch with you if they want to donate.
Okay, you can get in touch with me through my website. It's truewesthomes@gmail.com. My website, well, that's my email address. My website is twhomes, twhomes.org. That is the website. Please go on there, check it out. The phone number is 888-230-1120, or either you can call 216-314-2973. But we do need your support.
Very good. Very good. Now let's gravitate over towards. Go ahead.
Oh, and I just want to let you know that Candace is going to be the person that's going to be the director of this supportive services that we have, Life Skills Going Home Services, Going Home Foundation. And she can tell you a little bit more about that.
Oh, let's start with that then, Candace.
All right. Well, hello, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. I'm really excited to hear what you guys are doing in the community, because one thing I'm noticing is it's not just about us. When we feel something we need to change, it's because more of our brothers and sisters out here need our help with what we have accomplished. So thank you guys for spreading the business knowledge, because we need that the most right now. And like Cherie was touching base on, Going Home Foundation. Well, first I would like to say I'm very thrilled to be on her nonprofit, because I did age out of foster care at age 18, and when you age out of foster care, you're considered homeless. You know, you're on your own now, but really you're not. Mentally not on your own. We still need our parents until we die, really. Right. So being alone at 18 and being homeless, it really it takes a toll on you in each part of your being. I went through a lot with that. It lasted for about 2 years, and I just told myself, I always said, God, if I got out of this, that I would bring other people out of this, because in my heart, I'm not and physically, in this physical realm, I'm not homeless, but in my heart, I am, because there's more people out there that's still homeless. Mm-hmm. And as long as this still going on, I'm still a part of it, because this is still my fellow brothers and sisters that's going through it. We are one. So that's the main reason why I'm on the board, to help her with this mission. And like I mentioned, as far as my program that's going to be under her nonprofit, is called Going Home Foundation. And that was birthed from, of course, my experience in foster care. My parents, my mom, she wasn't a bad mom. You know, she just needed direction, and she needed help with raising me, you know. And most people that is in foster care, their parents are not bad parents. They just don't really understand what's going on. Or it could just be the system breaking apart our families, because your foundation is the cause for everything, especially generational beginnings. So I feel like not every child deserves to be in foster care. So with Going Home Foundation, we help bring foundations together. So we help provide public services and defenders towards their mothers or guardians. Could be a grandmother, relative that needs help with getting their parents back. Because once Children Family Services get involved, it's very hard to get them out of your business, and it's hard for them to cooperate, really, as far as getting them back to where they need to be with their foundation. Not talking down on the foster care system, because it does help, because there is some people out here that really do need foster homes and homes to go to. But my program focuses on the ones that does not belong there, that needs help and need their parents, but don't have the proper services to bring that to awakening. So we provide legal rights services and different things. I'm not going to mention everything because it's still in the makings. Okay. For all you copycats out there, excuse me. Yeah. So it's to basically raise some foundations back together to bring back our roots and help healing our roots. And when you get there, to help basically show the real truth of what a family is and how to be a family, because a lot of times we want things, but we don't know how to have things or how to get things. So that's important to know and to understand, because knowing is not enough. You must understand, so it could become more simple and fluent once you get there. So we're going to help basically teaching how to keep up your bills, how to make payments, you know, because that's not, if you ain't really constantly with that, you can forget. I still go through that sometimes. My phone bill, I'll wake up in the morning trying to make a call. Oh, I forgot to pay my bill. Okay, so let me get this on, get this. And a lot of us go through that, you know. We wait to that cutoff notice about our lights is on to pay it at the last minute. A lot of us go through that. So we want to help with teaching the knowledge of how important it is to keep up with your credit and keep up with your bills and install it into our brain so it can stick there. Then it can stick in our children in return.
Right.
So that's basically the main reason for Going Home Foundation is to heal our roots and bring our families back together with the proper legal services and the proper classes. So when you get your rights back, you may keep them. And to basically educate in the justice system because we don't know about our rights. And when you don't know, you're not going to know. They're not going to tell. You're not going to go in the courtroom and they tell you your rights. Oh yeah, let me remind you of your rights. No, if you don't know, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
They're going to take advantage of you. They're going to take advantage of your vulnerability. They're going to take advantage of your emotion at that time. They're going to take advantage of your weakness. So if we don't know, that gives them the upper hand. So when our knowledge become more power and we install that and understand that we do have rights and it is a place for justice, then the justice will come. Because one thing, we will always have justice. Being children of God, I don't care how no one may say or what they may feel, try to take away from us, we always will have a right. And when we know ourselves, that right will never be taken away. You can't take away my dignity. You can lock me up, you can even strip me and beat me, but you can't take away my dignity. So once we install who we are and put that in our children, then the world will slowly become better. Sorry if I'm getting thrown off.
No, that's okay. No, you're good. Now, now that leads us to programming. What type of programming? I mean, I know that's all encompassed into that, but what are you doing to make that a curriculum?
So what I'm going to be doing is making that a curriculum, is studying different curriculums, what works, what doesn't work, and then teaming up with those who are providing those curriculums so that I won't have to teach everything, but get other people that is basically representing what I'm trying to teach and join partners with them. So partner up with different people that's going to be teaching those things.
It sounds like Miss West and yourself are great advocates of this. And I know that you already gave shout out the contact information, but is there something that you're going to do in the community where you're going to target individuals, where those that cannot reach out to you, those who don't have a cell phone and stuff like that, what avenues are you going to take to reach those individuals?
That is a beautiful question. So first, what I want to do is start going to where the problem is. You know, probably going down to children family services, talking to people there that's going through their legal services, and actually ask them, do a survey. What will help you in this process? What is keeping you from getting your children? What is keeping you from getting your grandchildren? What is keeping you from even coming to this meeting is actually getting on the right program to be a good parent? So actually getting into getting into the community where this problem is going on. So talking to those people, going to foster care classes, talking to them and actually understanding what is the issue between you and the parents. Why can't we all just come to a common ground for the child? So really getting into where the problem is, if that answers your question. So the Children Family Services, the Justice Center, Juvenile Justice Center, everywhere that justice has a part in, there's going to be someone that can benefit from this service. And it starts with home. So going in those areas.
Excuse me for intruding on your ideas, but just listening to you, this is what I see. I can easily see that just as Miss West recruited you, that together y'all can go recruit other people that have been through, that are successful, that you can put in front of. I can see you going down and donating time, goods to the homeless shelter.
Yes.
So women, children, and even men.
Yes.
Can see that y'all have overcome these situations.
Yes, because men are important too.
Yeah.
A lot of times men are in shadow, but it's a team. If men wasn't needed as much, why would God make man? Period. So it's women and men. We're a team. So it's family, men, women. We all play a big part. Yes, fathers matter. Fathers, if you out there, you listening, please take time to be in your child's life. It's going to matter most. And if you're doing things that's preventing you from being in your child's life, please get it together, because this is a generational thing that we're setting up. So I just wanted to get that out there.
Mm-hmm. Now, one of the questions that was presented to me earlier today when we had a very, very important meeting is what partnerships are you making with some of the people out here that are like you or complementary to you? And as Larry put it earlier today, who are you in the sandbox with?
Okay. Well, I'm also in different programs with the foster care system, like Program Connect. I've done a lot of different speakings for as an advocate, speaking to different people. So I do have fellow youth that's also went through what I went through and starting their own nonprofits as well. So we're gonna be team up and continue to talk about what we can change. And I do want to teammate with other lawyers, with teachers, with different people that can help. So I want to team up with a lot of different things.
Okay.
And also True West Homes, I'm also a member of the YWCA, so YWCA, I'm also a member of the Homeless Congress with NEOC. I do speaking engagements with NEOC. I go into the schools and I go into churches to talk about my experience being homeless and dispel the stigma and break the stereotypes of homelessness. And I'm also on the with the city mission. I'm part of the task force with them. They had a stand-in just this past summer, and I was down there with them with the stand-in for the 3,000 children that are homeless in the Cleveland City School District. So we are, partnering up with, different people, and we also want to, reach out to even more people that's doing, similar things to what we are doing as well.
Very good.
Now, do you guys get some help from your own organization as far as your church is concerned?
We're getting it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we are definitely getting it. Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be starting to donate some of my services because I'm also an artist, so I make jewelry, I design clothes, and I do designing and help with events. So I'm going to donate some of those services to help with change, so people that's making change and actually get through partnership with bartering. There was a
Okay.
time our people bartered a lot,
Yeah, right.
so you can still get goods without it being money all the time, So definitely donate, cook for churches and stuff like that. Tell them what we're doing, and then get their help in return. So
Right. I think it's a very good idea far as partnering with some different churches because they can definitely get a team together to help you guys out a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause there's a lot of churches that's doing a lot of things in the community.
Yes.
All right, so we got a little bit of time left, so pretty much let's wrap up. We got like about 2 minutes. Anything else you want
I
to
just
say?
want
Yep. Go ahead.
I
Sure.
just want to say that True West Home believe it's a fundamental human right for everyone to have a home, to call their own.
Right.
And I also feel, the True West Home also feel that, everyone need to step up, stand up, and be compassionate about other people and just be present in what they're going through at this time, and help out where they can, because every little bit helps. We all get together, we can overcome this.
Very good.
understanding that one person's problem is not their problem; it's all of our problem as one. Even if I'm a millionaire and I'm not suffering, I don't know nothing about homelessness. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But it do because
Yes.
you're part of this world. And if it's depressed
Right.
people in the world, you're gonna feel some of that some way because it's in the air. So as long as this problem is in the air, we all are a part of it. So if we all can break down each problem and make the change, that's when we can see it. Because we can't keep complaining about the world. The world is this, the world is that, Trump is this, Trump is that, politics is this, politics is that. What about us? What
Right.
are we
What-
doing?
what are we doing?
To
Right.
contribute to this change
That's
instead
right.
of pointing the finger.
Okay. Well, we getting ready.
And we want to be part of the solution.
All
True
right.
West wants to
Yes.
be part of the solution.
So we
Okay,
got about
that's-
60 seconds left. So
Okay. So
Thank you.
this is what I'm going to charge you with. Okay. This is what I'm charging. Earlier, you said you wanted real estate investors. Okay.
Yes.
Wealthy real estate.
why they got to
No,
be
they got-
wealthy?
Well, okay.
Okay.
No,
Real estate
no,
investors.
Some people
We
ain't got
need-
to be
we need some
wealthy.
money.
You need a
Okay.
resource.
Okay.
You don't
Right.
need. You just need resources.
Okay, we
Understand
need-
that.
okay.
Your partner just said it. It don't have to be money. It could
No,
be.
it's just
Well, that is true.
resources.
That is
Okay.
true. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You
because-
need houses, right?
Right.
You have an organization that you're a part of. I mean, I know you're part of your church, but you're part of another organization that has a real estate class with plenty of real estate investors.
Plenty.
You need to be there on Wednesday.
I'll be there.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
putting on the
Okay.
invitation.
I'm
And
definitely gonna be
you just
part of
heard me.
that.
You just heard me speak on about our real estate investors that just did create a lot of volume
Right,
in the last couple of
right.
weeks.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be a part of that. Yes.
All right, so we have to close in to right now because we're running out of time. So tune in to next week's show where we're gonna be talking about a whole lot of different stuff too. So thank you very much for tuning in to KAZ Radio TV. I'm your host Montana, co-host Vernon Tyus, and we'll see you next week. Woo!